So we're in Clovis, California. We just finished a couple projects here. Homeowners did a little remodel in their kitchen, new countertops, whatnot. So they wanted to install a faucet, garbage disposal, and everything. So we ended up, the faucet itself was in a bad spot because the sink is undermount, and so as you can see up there, the sink is prohibiting us from getting that mounting nut mounted correctly. You can see up there what we did is we took some OSB board, cut two pieces so you get a 1-inch thickness there, drilled a hole through the middle to fur out from the bottom of granite to get us below the lip of the sink. Because what happens is if you leave it like that, the nut wants to ride on part of the sink and part of the granite, and as you tighten it down, it pushes the faucet forward up top, and it's not a good seal. So we just shim it. We get a nice long shims as full as the cabinet depth up there underneath the granite. And I'm not sure if it's granite, it might be Corian quartz, I'm not sure. But anyways, it's a solid surface. So we got that mounted, brand new faucet installed, and integrated supplies down to existing angle stops. So those aren't ours. The hot and cold water are reversed, but that's not a big deal. You can see over there, hot's on the right, should always be on the left. And then the Quest tubing's not ours, we didn't touch that. So valves are yours, Quest tubing over the dishwasher, the gray tube, that's yours. Integrated supply lines, we did tighten those down, and we're looking at them right now. No leaking, which is good. So the faucet installation is good. Additionally, there was a soap dispenser was already installed, it just wasn't tightened down. So we just got up there and tightened down the nut and put it back together, and so it's good, it's nice and secure. The garbage disposal existing as well. The only thing that we added to the configuration is this arm. It was a dual compartment sink, a double compartment sink, so it had a straight tailpiece coming out, and couldn't use it because now we have a 1 compartment sink. And so homeowner bought a brand new flange. We put that in for them, so that's brand new putty, sealed, everything's good. Existing disposal went back in, and then of course this arm went back in. We did replace the rubber gasket that's inside, reuse the existing metal bracket and screws, but this 90 coming down is brand new, as well as the tailpiece extension, a little tiny tailpiece extension right there. Then of course the tubular P-trap is ours. So what we did is we took it over to the PVC in the wall, put a the old configuration, it lined up to the hole on the right, the basket strainer. So we had to offset it to get it over to the garbage disposal. So 60-degree, 1.5 inch ABS fitting, transition glue to go from the PVC to the ABS, and then little coupling right there, then the adapter to go to tubular. So what we like to do is put in tubular for the homeowner, because here you can unscrew this nut right here, that nut right there. You can clean all this out, so that's good. So that's our work. Existing pipe, PVC, not ours, but all this tubing right here, the 60-degree turn, the tubular, the 90-degree coming off here, that's ours. So we installed that. Existing disposal, new flange, we installed it, but homeowner bought it. And then we just had a piece of 7/8 hose on the truck. What we needed to do is this hose coming over from the dishwasher had been cut previously because it was going to an air gap up top, and so it was too small to fit right into the disposal. Plus, the hose is too short. The dishwasher sits too far away, so you would have to actually take this hose right here and stretch it straight over here, which doesn't allow you to add a high loop. Now, keep in mind, high loop is still not code in California. Other parts of the country, yes, but there's no hole for an air gap up top. You can't put it underneath, because if something backs up, you flood the bottom of your cabinet. So we did install it so that at least it would be code in another part of the country, and we see this a lot in remodeling. You need to get something up here, it's called a high loop, and so let's see if I'm actually showing you a picture of anything. You can see up there what we did is we brought this line up from down here and brought it up, big high loop, and then a strap around the bottom. Lots of hose clamps. Transitions are going from the smaller dishwasher hose, the corrugated, through a 1/2 inch copper tubing, which adapts to the rubber, the first hose clamp. The second one is 3/4 copper. You can see we soldered on a 90, another piece of copper, so that's what all the hose clamps are for, just to tighten everything down. And then a nice strap right there to hold it in place. And then of course, this line gravity drains down over to the garbage disposal, so you won't get any residual water sitting there. So everything's good. Water's on. We've tested it, run lots of water down it. Nothing dripping here, nothing dripping at the basket or at the mounting bracket for the garbage disposal. You'll have to run a load of dishes and make sure everything's functioning correctly on your hose and draining correctly. Let us know if there's any trouble with that. And then here's the faucet. So that's the faucet's mounted. I'm sure the tile guy's going to hate us for setting it before they came and did their tile, but he can get it done. But everything's working correctly. Everything's flushed out. Outside of that, this installation is done.